Hi, Alistair. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a very interesting expression in Spanish that's often used in a business context, but also that often causes quite a lot of problems. And specifically, it's all to do with the expression in Spanish, which is te confirmo, right? And how we can translate that into English without making any mistakes. Because there is a particular type of mistake that Spanish speakers make with that translation process, right?
Yeah, indeed. We hear it all the time because it's not only in business. Well, you could say what we do as a business, I suppose. Yes, it's work. So often we're WhatsApping, sending messages between clients and us. And you have to confirm things like the day, the time of the class, if you can do a class or not, if you need to change it. So there's often conversations are going on
true.
between us and our clients.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And people say, okay, maybe I can't do the class or I need to change it, but I confirm you tomorrow.
That's right.
Or I confirm you as soon as possible, or just I confirm you. So it's just a literal translation of te confirmo. I confirm you.
Yeah,
and so the problem.
And in fact, there are two mistakes there, really, aren't there? There, in fact, obviously, the whole idea that we are putting the "you" at the end, which certainly we need to remove. We can't put the "you" at the end of that process, right? But it's also the way that you just said that is also you didn't use the future form, right? So you just said "I confirm you," right?
Yeah,
which is also incorrect. So the actual way to say it properly would be I'll confirm without the you and the future form there.
Yeah, it's a sort of double error, isn't it? It's putting the object, the you at the end, which we don't, it's not necessary. Well, not necessary, we don't say it. In fact, we'll come to in a minute, it actually means something different.
Yes, we should say that, absolutely, yeah.
And also, you have to use the future. I will confirm.
Yes.
Without the you, I'll confirm. Usually contracted. I'll confirm. So it's sort of a double mistake because Spanish speakers often with these things don't use the future. They have a tendency to use the present with a future meaning.
Yes.
But it's not necessary in Spanish. In English, you have to say, I'll confirm.
Yes.
Or I'll confirm that, or I'll confirm the time, or the thing that you need to confirm, but not the person.
That's
so you don't put the you. Because if you say, I confirm in present simple, we use present simple in English for repetitive things, for routines, habits. So I mean, I confirm every day something on a regular basis, which is not the case. In this case, it's a particular situation that you're confirming.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, a double mistake, in fact.
Yes, absolutely. And then, of course, if you actually do say that, I confirm you, as we said, you're making two mistakes there, and you should try to correct that. But also, it's very much related to that somebody actually might generally misunderstand what that whole thing that you're talking about, right? Because you might be connected to the whole religious process of being confirmed, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the context, people would know you're not confirming, but it maybe sounds funny or strange, like, oh,
exactly, obviously,
you could answer back in a joking way, oh, are you a priest? Or I don't need confirming. I was confirmed when I was 16, if you're Catholic, for example. So the confirmation is the priest confirms you.
Yes, exactly.
So that's a completely different thing. So, I mean, obviously, when my students or my clients say to me, I know they're not confirming me. But if I wanted to be funny, I could answer back going, really?
And certainly
are you a priest?
That's right. That's right.
I'm not Catholic. I don't need confirming. I know who I am.
Yeah. And I mean, but maybe that'd be a good way for them if you made
to
that
learn.
joke.
To learn. Because they'd
never forget that joke, probably.
They wouldn't forget. And they'd say, what? Sorry? And I'd have to explain. It's a good way to, sometimes when you do that, you joke with people. It's a way they won't forget that in the future because they'll remember the joke.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a good one. Yeah. So just remember that once you, if you're tempted to say, I confirm you, there are two mistakes that you need to remember that are there. It's first, you need the I'll, so the future form,
the correct tense,
and then remove the you at the end. I'll confirm. And then you can add extra information to that as well, right? You can say, I'll confirm that tomorrow. I'll confirm that as soon as I can. You can do extra stuff can be added to
the date, the time.
Yeah.
The thing that you need to confirm, but not the person you're confirming to.
That's right.
So you don't need to mention the person because obviously I'm speaking to that person. So if I confirm, it's obviously to that person.
Exactly.
So we don't need to say you. It's obsolete, I suppose.
Yes. In English, it's obsolete. In Spanish, obviously, it is
You
there.
have
It just is there.
It
So,
needs
I mean,
to be
it's
there.
just
Grammatically, it's necessary.
Yeah. So that's the difference. It's just basically in English, it's obvious that you are going to give it to that person that you're speaking to, right? So we don't need the you there. Now, there are a few other alternatives, right? I mean, we don't have to use that construction. We can use other things as well if it makes it a little bit easier for some of our viewers today. Is that what other options are there? Kind of instead of using "I'll confirm."
Yeah, confirm is a little bit formal, I'd say.
Yeah.
And perfectly good for, business situations where maybe you want to be formal. But I think in business and in everyday life, slightly less formal would be say, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. Now here you do need the you.
Yes. You do.
Strangely. So you've got to say, I'll let you know.
Yes.
About something. So I'm not sure if I can come attend the meeting tomorrow or not. I'll let you know later, or I'll let you know as soon as I can, or just I'll let you know.
Yeah.
You don't need to say any more.
Exactly.
When I can, for example. No? And the other one, Dan, we did think of another one that is very common.
I'll let you know, and also I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So
I'll get back to you on that. Or
Yeah. And so those, again, both of those are using the future form. So we're saying I'll get back to you. No?
All with I'll,
Yes. They're kind of both very useful. Absolutely more informal, I would say. As you were saying, like to confirm something is going to be more in a business context, right? So I'll confirm that's fine in a business context, in written form and in spoken form, right? But these others are kind of, you can use them in a more informal situation. Informal and formal.
And sometimes out of business, maybe something very formal situation like a wedding. So you might confirm your attendance at a wedding or something like that, perhaps, in that situation.
Yeah.
But equally, you can just say, you're coming to my wedding. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll let you know.
Yeah,
you can also, of course, you can use.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you go. Yeah, really, those are the kind of key elements of what you need to understand in terms of getting that expression right. When you think in your brain, te confirmo, you have to make sure that you use the future form, I'll, and then I'll confirm as soon as I can, or I'll confirm. Just as simple as that, isn't it, Alistair?
Yeah, remove that you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Simple and in fact, it's better if you're going to make one of the mistakes. Probably is better not using the correct tense. I confirm.
Yeah,
and removing the you. So it sounds really strange to an English speaker. I confirm you, and because it has that double meaning.
Yeah,
it's sort of ambiguous. So if you I prefer better not to make any mistake. Get it right.
Yeah.
But I think if you're going to don't say the you is number one, and then number two, try to say I'll.
Yeah.
Which is only a tiny difference. It's when you're contracting, it's two letters.
It is
double L.
Yeah.
But it is important to get that time the correct tense. No, I'll.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which maybe you don't even hear when people speak.
It's true,
particularly because it's so quick. But when you write, you see it.
Yes.
So if you're writing it in a message, it's very noticeable.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. All right. Well, I think that's it for today. So thanks a lot, Alistair. Really great.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay,
See you
bye.
then.
Cheers.
Bye.